Hi everyone, it's Friday 1st of September and tomorrow we're going to be driving off down to the Pyrenees. So the plan is to get the ferry from Newhaven across to Dieppe and then drive down the west coast of France, cross the Pyrenees from west to east, then spend a weekend, have a nice barbecue with a couple of friends of ours down near Perpignan, and then head back through the centre of France via a few things we haven't seen before, and then 2 weeks after we crossed into France get the ferry back again. So I think we're pretty much set. I've got one folding bike to put on the roof, and then I think that's it.
Tuesday, everybody's back.
On to us.
Hello there, take yourself down lane number 5.
Lane 5, thank you. Newhaven. No problems. We weren't checked for bringing anything dodgy into France. So. We do have some food in the fridge, which probably we shouldn't. So anyway, looking forward to a hopefully looks like a very smooth crossing. Haven't even left the UK. The first glitch of the trip is the inverter stopped working.
Hello, start of our journey.
We like the Newhaven to Dieppe crossing when doing western France. 4 hours, but avoids driving all the way to Dover. It was about £220 return for our 6-metre camper. This time we were nearly first off the ferry, so at the head of the queue for immigration.
Bonjour. Merci. Thank you very much.
Last time we were further back and the immigration queue took over an hour.
Oh, it's huge, isn't it? Very slightly. Nice.
Oh, there.
Oops, is that it?
Or did you do the tap thing then?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it, that? Yes, you can stay in airs on all two routes, but I'd much rather find one attached to a nice village. I'll research nice camping locations that are en route and create GPS waypoints. While en route, depending upon progress, I can then pick one to aim for.
Well, those people up there plugged in. I can see these posts, so we'll pull up and yeah, this is nice.
Well, this is bad. This is Broglie. This is municipal. It's €12.50 for 2 of us for 1 night with hookup on those things. Okay, do you want to go in that one? We're back in then.
Yeah.
Cool. It looks like a lovely village, having driven through it.
And you'll have to take your little bike in the morning.
Oh yeah.
You can go
See
early.
what time the patisserie opens. I did wonder whether we'd be able to get in, but I saw this was quite a big one, and we turned up. There's only 3 campers in here already, and it's right by the river, and it's pretty close to the town centre, which looked really nice. Yeah, so we just went to the patisserie just 4 minutes before it closed, bought some bread and some other bits, and she just gave us some additional free rolls because clearly they were going to be thrown away, so it's a bit of a bargain. Yeah, Sally was actually eating her bread while still in the shop, so I think she took pity on us. Oh, that was a gorgeous little village. We had a really good night there. I took the folding bike out for a ride down their cycleway, which is a disused railway. We went to the patisserie, got some pastries, so really nice. Now the big drive, it's over 700 kilometres to get down towards the Pyrenees, so that'll be fun. Right, catch you later. Right, we're somewhere near La Rochelle. We're going to grab some lunch. This is a nicer place to stop than on the auto route. It makes you appreciate how far down it is when you have to come down. We've still got, I mean, it's what, 1:30. We left about 8 AM that campsite, and we've still got, I don't know, 300 and something kilometres left to do today to get close to the Pyrenees. So it's quite a long way. Well, after 700 odd kilometres, we've ended up here, which is not bad. No facilities, obviously. So this place we're camping tonight, I thought I planned it so, or I thought I'd put everything on the GPS. There was actually sort of decent camping places. So this obviously is just a fishing spot. And then I looked next door and there was actually a campsite, but it's now unfortunately closed. So, but still, we've got somewhere to camp. Sally did complain she's very hot and there's no washing facilities, so I found her some. So she's taking advantage of the river as we speak. Fairly early Monday morning, we snuck out of where we were camping as quietly as we could to not wake the fishermen who were bivouacked there by their fishing poles. So we're now sort of heading up into the actual Pyrenees themselves. Just filled up with diesel. I always like these supermarket petrol fuel stations because they're quite a bit cheaper, and done a bit of shopping at the clerk. But yeah, I'd noticed, I've been a bit suspicious on the way down, the alternator's not charging the battery in the truck, so it's only charging off solar. So I noticed it wasn't at 100%, so I'll have to sort that out when we get to a campsite. Lords, start with the Pyrenees. Although the weather's not looking brilliant. I'd be really annoyed if this is as bad as it was last time we were here. Drove all the way down and it just rained continuously on the French side, and we had to cross into Spain instead for some decent weather. We'll be staying here for a few nights, but first we'll head to the mountains at the border. We'd considered camping up here for one night, but decided to stay in civilization instead, where we could stay put for a few nights, and there were cafes and shops. So So we're above Cirque de Gavarnie, and we're about 1 kilometre from the Spanish border. There's actually a proper road almost. You can't drive along it obviously, but I guess this would have been the old road to the border at some point. Well, to answer your question, this isn't the Spanish border, this is Spain. Spanish border is back there, so if a border official suddenly jumps up, we have passports in the back. Sadly, I don't think we're going to get them stamped here to have a nice Spanish stamp, which we can now get. A hazard of these narrow, twisty roads, especially when you have traffic behind you and cannot reverse. Pretty tired and dehydrated now after all this travel, so just booked in here. This is Camping Toy, and it's amazingly warm here at the moment. I don't know if this is normal for September, but luckily at this end of the campsite there's a nice breeze. It's a lot cooler. Down the bottom it's like a furnace. Have we got enough ice cream?
No. I think we can always go bigger.
Right, we're going to go do a bit of biking today. I'm going to rent Sally an electric bike, and I'm going to use it to test out this little folding electric bike that I've got. So it's absolutely not the right tool for this, so this will be pushing it to the extreme. I mean, we're not going to go to the top of the Col, but no, it'll be interesting to see how this little thing does. Being able to cycle in these locations brings a whole new dimension to camping. Let's go. Yeah, let's go a little further. I think this is as far as we'll go up this valley. Church. This is a climb up to the Col du Tourmalet, which in a few days time the Tour of Spain are going to be using this. They won't have the advantage of a electric folding city bike to do it on, I suspect, even though they'll be a heck of a lot faster than me. We were never going to get to the top of the Col, but also we got distracted by the cafe. Anyway, that's enough up for one day. It's only when you cycle down at speed you realise quite how high you've climbed. I'm just going to pull in here and take pictures. Well, that was quite a good test of the little electric bike. And the battery is tiny compared to the battery on that big mountain bike that Sally hired. So it was down to 50% of the battery power by the time we got to the village, which is part way up to the Col. But it did right. Right, so that was quite a successful test, I think. So we started here, we went down the valley, we went up to this Pont Napoleon Bridge, a bit further on, then back down. Then we went halfway up to the Col de Tourmalet, had a coffee, came back down, went up the hill again, came back down. That used just over half the battery on this. Right, found somewhere to park here at the bottom of the Cirque. These guys have obviously been here overnight. It's not bad because it's obviously €10 to park all day, I guess. Work out how to use this thing. Oh, it's one of these standard machines. Right. We have our ticket. I always hate these machines. You have to. Luckily, they've got a button you can change the language, because faffing around trying to work out how to change it for camping car as opposed to normal car, so you don't get done. What a pain. Anyway, got there. So there is a campsite up here. I don't think they got electric, and I do like to have electric, which given our camper seems a bit silly, but there's always a lot of stuff to charge, and the electric fridge uses a lot. But it's a lovely place. It is a bit of a hike up to the Cirque, but it's well worth it. Yeah, it's that scramble up the ski slope at the end, which you don't have to do.
No.
I mean, you could just go as far as the hotel and you get a fantastic view from there.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's no harm in going up that far and then deciding you don't want to go any further, or going on a little bit and then turning round. You don't have to get yourself all the way to the top. Well, I say top, to the base of the waterfall. But that was nice anyway.
Lovely.
We didn't break anything coming down.
No, it was very dodgy. That's from Austria, that one.
Oh yeah. So this is the top of the Col de Tourmalet. See, I'm slightly out of breath just walking up this last bit from where we parked down there. Seems that every metre of the road is now covered with campers. People just marking their positions, ready to spectate for tomorrow's Tour of Spain stage, which comes up here. You can see where the cable car runs. Can't see the top from here though. I got the tickets, €98 for the two of us, so it's not cheap, but there's one in a few minutes. The Pic de Midi has great views if you get up there before the clouds, You can pay extra for a planetarium show in French, but you can't tour the scientific parts. It's a bit hazy, but it's not. The clouds are building. If you look over the other side.
Oh yeah.
A nice little spa town just below the Spanish border. Cheers.
They're incredible, aren't they?
Wow. I reckon that's about a good hour's hike to get up there, especially in this temperature. So
I'd want to have gone earlier.
I think so. Well, we'll do. I've got some of these castles waypointed for after we've left Thierry's place, so not this one but some other ones. That is cold. We're not going any further.
Wow. What did he just hit?
The mirror. Yeah, mirror sculpture.
Oh, he's taken it off. I thought he got too close.
That's my. Look,
You want to keep it?
No, we can throw that away. I don't think
Oh shit!
it's actually the
yes.
glass.
Oh,
It's
merde.
splintered in its.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
there, I have to wipe that because that's actually broken glass.
Ah, il
There was a
cassé
mirror
son
there.
gars.
Extension
Ah,
Tu vois,
mirror.
regarde, il a le même de l'autre côté. Et en fait, il a croisé un autre et
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
il a dégagé. Ok. It's a shame for the car, but
It's all right.
it's not a problem. Huh?
No, you just get. I just buy another one of them. But,
Yeah, of course.
Let's go down here.
I'd have taken another route if I'd realised how tight this was before making the turn. The landscape is starting to look more Mediterranean, and the temperature is in the high 30s already.
Here, 2 meters.
There was no hesitation. She's just straight in there.
It's not the bathroom. It's a really swimming pool, a real one,
Proper, but yes.
proper one. Yes.
Oh, God, right.
It's fine, huh?
Oh, it's lovely.
Nice weather, huh? Nice water. So you see here we have everything. The old one here. Ton agneau. Et un mouton. Ah oui. Ah oui.
Fantastic.
And after that, we will do the outside kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Because it's usable like that, you know.
Amazing. Look at that.
Je vais la prendre en photo aussi. T'as goûté le riz au moins?
J'ai pas goûté, je vais goûter maintenant.
Oh, yes.
It's pretty small for a satellite, I think.
Oh, electric power! Hey!
Let's just stop for a few minutes. We go and we.
Yeah, Sally, I don't think we came down this bit, but we walked out the old town there.
The old town, yeah.
We went to
you
the
never
rock
come
at the
here?
end. I don't
I
know
prefer
if-
this place. I
Yeah.
prefer this place. And il est vide le port. Oh no, there is one, but not a lot, huh? Usually it's full of boats here. Smells fish. Yes, cabriolet. That's fantastic, huh?
Yeah, so you don't see many of those.
Rare, indeed.
That's the end of France. That's the reason why there is a Belvedere here. Beautiful houses here. No, you heard? What? So, that's good, huh? Really good. No, you don't need that. Oh shit. So this is Pertus. Road is French, and the street on this side only is Spanish.
Ah, mais moi je me rappelle, c'est en descendant. Et d'un seul coup, il a fait marcher.
You can see what it does.
Yeah. Aha,
What time is it?
9:04.
Oh, you're late.
I
Steve.
know, it's terrible, isn't it? I'm late.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
Because I want the picture and the selfie, yeah?
That's perfect. Thank you so much for this weekend.
It was a pleasure, really. It was a pleasure to be with you,
yeah.
friends.
And it's just to see your lovely home as well.
Yeah, you come whenever you want, because Sally now, she need the swimming pool now.
Yeah, clearly, and it's not going to work.
No
at home.
more bathroom, huh? Swimming pool.
Swimming pool. Yeah, that's it. Right. Au revoir.
Au revoir, bye bye.
Merci
Bye.
beaucoup.
We were considering camping at Carcassonne, but found it very touristy. So after a brief visit, we went on a tour of a historic Cathar castle instead, one of those originally sited to defend France against Spain. campsites go, this was a bit of a pain to get to, but when you're here,
Electric.
yep, we'll plug the electric in. We have electric here. Apparently there's Wi-Fi as well, and the shop's got beer, wine, souvenirs, everything. Amazing place. There are several of these troglodyte locations in the area, including Lascaux, with the famous cave paintings. Although there you can only visit a reproduction of the caves, not the real ones. We've got Archimedes' wheel here, you have to do by hand.
Oh, that one. I see. Yeah, just keep going.
It just fills these little boxes with water and then tips them out into the trough. There you go.
Yeah.
We decided to camp 2 nights here rather than 1 night near Lascaux, and a lovely place it is. So we managed to save a date, so we've got 2 nights here by the river, and we're going to use one of these, or going to use today, to go on a little kayaking trip. One of those, thank you.
Where's best that go then? Here?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the stern, so we can just stick this here, I guess. Don't have a painter on this.
He's not?
No, I think they're pretty stable. And let me pass you a paddle.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
The thing is, it doesn't have much of a keel. It doesn't have any keel, so it tends to spin on the spot.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
It's not behaving like a kayak, so nothing big and deep. Right.
Oh, your seat back's folded down.
Oh.
Just let us glide. I'm steering. Yeah, there was a huge lock. So at some point, this was more like the Thames, and so the water levels would have been, you know, in the 1800s, navigable easily with barges due to these locks, and then they must have taken them out to revert this to nature. Yeah.
Could do sausages and tomato, yeah. Hello. Why have we got those then?
The police escorting almost everyone was crossing overhead. This is Hutopia Versailles.
Bit elevated, it's nice. By the woods.
You can walk or cycle around the park behind the palace at no cost. You don't need a ticket for that. To visit the palace, we booked a timed ticket in advance. There is an audio guide app that you can download onto your phone, including a map. We did find it a bit confusing, and I'm not sure that we found all the locations on site. We may have missed a few. Good trip?
Excellent trip. Well worth it.
Merci.
Okay. Right. living the dream. What do you think?
So that ends our 2-week trip to the Pyrenees. Enjoyed it?
Oh, absolutely amazing, and
Right.
well worth doing the trip, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
See you again next time.